我的先生刚好是一位全职的先生。
I have breakfast ready, but that gives me pride. 亲爱的，
最近有很多的全职太太来跟我分享，他们因为先生的事业上涨，就辞职在家带娃照顾家庭。可是在这个照顾家庭的过程中，因为很多年没有工作慢慢丢失了自己，慢慢丧失一些自我的价值感，出现了对自我自信的挣扎。如果婚姻中出问题，他就更加的感到委屈和不舒服所以我就在想，如何给予这些全职的太太或者全职的先生一些价值感，让他们感受到这个位置的重要性那我的先生刚好是一位全职的先生，他全职的帮助我去创业，以及在家里照顾家、做家务做饭等等这个职位所以我就想要邀请他来跟大家分享我们如何让我们的婚姻以及事业进步和成长Ted, can you share my followers how do we begin this dynamic?
So, brief little bit of background. COVID-19 affected my business pretty terribly, which kind of forced me into this role. But it was a blessing in disguise. It took a lot of humility and a lot of time in learning that I can be supportive in your role.
I think you do a great job being a support role. Maybe share more about what's look like to be in this support role in daily life, so we can value more of a support husband or support wife.
Okay, so what daily life looks like for us is I'm up about an hour earlier before you. I have breakfast ready. I wake us up in a cheerful mood, so Penny can get inside of her office and do what she does best, which allows me time to do what I do best domestically when it comes to cooking food, taking care of our dog, taking care of our property, and which gives me a lot of fulfillment. And when I feel fulfilled and occupied, and you make me feel good by giving me praise and doing what I do. And I think that adds value to you, where you can get in there and be creative and be this entrepreneur to support our household, our empire.
I think I really like about you is like you have this very masculine muscle man, but you also can do very domestic tasks, cleaning and doing laundry. So you have so many sides. I think that takes so much courage for a guy to do that. Do you feel like being less valued as a guy to take on this role?
Actually, the exact opposite. Because it takes a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-pride to do what I do. Yes, I fold the laundry and cook meals and that type of thing. But that's also true masculinity. I still retain my individual autonomy as a masculine man, but that gives me pride and makes me feel good that I can do those types of things.
I'm so proud you can have both sides. And I'm curious, do you feel being valued in this role, or in general, as a house husband or housewife, what do this role need to be feel valued so they feel happy to be in this role to support another person? Because another person is taking the fame, taking the recognition by the world. So what do this role need to feel valued?
Praise and affirmation is one of the biggest things between us. So in a household, it takes two pillars to keep the roof on, right? So with those two pillars, you got to be a strong pillar, and I got to be a strong pillar. So affirmation, praise, and most importantly, in this role, if you're a husband or a wife, is respect. Okay, when we respect what I do as a house husband, when I respect what you do as the breadwinner, is really the core to a power couple. Is continuing to lift each other up when we're down, to validate the good things that happen in our lives, and to recognize the bad things too. No couple's perfect, but we continue to grow together, and sometimes growing pains hurt. But through the pain comes love, comes appreciation. So having those pillars and growing together, I find to be very important between us and maybe you at home.
I just want to give all the wives and husbands being a support role so much thank you, so much validation, and I truly thank you so much for supporting me.
Thank you for supporting me.
太太先生，如果你们的婚姻模式跟我们非常的相似，有一方是全职的创业或者是全职的事业，有一方是在家带孩子或者照顾家庭，你会发现这种模式有些时候会遇到困境和难题。如果你想要我的指导，如何在这样的婚姻模式中去帮助你们事业成长，帮助你们婚姻同样的成长，欢迎你私信给我，期待帮助你们进步。